One of the main differentiators is the size. It's a very, very large conference, apparently the largest private equity conference in the world. For us as an organisation, it's about diversity. So you've got the geographical diversity of the attendees. Citco is a global firm, so we're able to talk to people from every arena in which we work. There's also the number of strategies within private equity, and whereas other conferences are down one job spec perhaps, or one particular strategy, we work across the whole range of private equity strategies. So actually we can see that at SuperReturn. And the last thing, and probably the most important, is the market information flow. We're hearing about the local things that are going on in a market. We're hearing about changes that people are making, updates, and we can get that message across as well about the latest things we're doing. So new products we're moving into, new areas that we're looking at. One of the biggest challenges is brand visibility. And the second challenge is trying to meet the right people at the right firms. And what SuperReturn gives us is the opportunity to address both of those at the same time. So Citco is a very large firm across the world in a range of investment verticals, and it's very difficult sometimes to ensure that you're getting your brand in front of the right people. And actually SuperReturn gives us a chance to get our brand in front of the private equity community. The other thing is that we know that the right people at the right level, i.e. the senior level, tend to be here. The large firms send their senior people, so that we send senior people ourselves and we're having the right conversations at the right time. The object is not really to close a deal in inverted commas here. The object is to meet people that we can then have subsequent conversations with. One of the other challenges that SuperReturn actually addresses for us is being part of the private equity community, not just in Europe but globally. And that's important. We're a global firm, as I said before. We need to be seen to be part of a community that is moving forward, because we add a lot to that community. We add services to thousands and thousands of investors. We deal with thousands and thousands of funds. So the number of people we touch needs to be reflected in the places where we're promoting our brand. I suppose the universal test of success is money in this arena, and it's really about return on investment. How much do we get back for the effort, not just the money, but the effort that we put in to be here? So we meticulously record the contacts we make. We record the conversations we've had. You're unlikely to get someone come up and say, you know what, I love you, here's a deal. That's not going to happen. But what they do is they start the conversation. And so the way we measure success is by recording all the people we spoke to and the people we didn't speak to, but that we will follow up with afterwards and say, look, sorry we missed you, but the next stage is then to, as you said, qualify those leads so that they go from leads to actually someone who could use us. And then it's down to the killer punch. Actually, will these people give us mandates? We look for 5 or 6 qualified leads from an event like SuperReturn. In reality, you're probably going to close 1 or 2 of those. But just to give you an idea, the ROI first year's fees, if we close 1 deal, is about 5 or 6 times. So we would make back 5 or 6 times what we pay.